when you are trying to relocate or find a new job, sometimes, or at least all times I had to do that, I had to go to an interview. Okay, so now we are live on YouTube, and before I start, I have to say some rules about Talk and Talk. So, what is Talk and Talk? Talk and Talk is a platform to learn and communicate with other people. So, we aren't school, okay? We aren't here to teach you anything. I'm not a teacher, and don't expect from me. I correct you if you say something wrong, or don't expect if you say something wrong, other people will correct you. Of course, sometimes we are here to help each other. If I know something, I can give you a tip, or maybe we can discuss together. But as I say, I'm not a teacher. All right. And
Yeah.
as community, we believe we learn together when we share our experiences. So um, please be respectful, don't correct anyone, and the most important, enjoy our conversations. So at Talk and Talk, you can learn a lot of language, not only English, but our focus here today is talk about English, and especially talking in English. And before I send the questions on the chat, I will actually is the first question. I will ask to everyone to introduce yourself, all right? Because maybe the guys who are watching us on YouTube didn't know you. So, Marlon, can you start, please,
Okay.
uh, talking about you?
Okay. My name is Marlon. I am 48 years old. I'm married. I have a daughter called Leticia. I have been studying English since the beginning of the COVID. I study English every day. I like to study English. Um, um, I I have been living in Portugal, but I'm from Salvador, Bahia, a terra do carnaval. And in my free time, I like to do sports. I was a little frozen here in Portugal, but 2 weeks ago, I started to swim. And I'm so happy because I I am doing what I like to do, sports.
Yeah. I really admire you because I don't know how to swimming and I never learned. My father tried to teach me, but I
Really?
don't I don't have the control of my own body because if I
Mm-hmm.
do this with my arms, I can't shake my legs, and if I shake my legs, I can't move my arms, so it's too
Yeah,
much to me.
I think it's necessary make do a how can I say
A class.
into in a school to
Yeah,
learn.
all right. And what about you, Nani? Can you talk a little bit about you, please?
Yeah. Good morning. My name is Ariane. I'm 35 years old. I'm married. I'm beginners in English. I don't have children, and my endeavors, yeah, professor. Um, I don't remember esforço exatamente, but I in the moment my endeavor is learning English. Yeah,
All right,
Nice.
that's it.
all right.
Sorry, Nani,
Uh,
what's mean endeavor?
Endeavor,
study.
I think esforço, yeah?
yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of effort.
Effort.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
effort means esforço, and endeavor means the same.
Okay.
And how can I say it? Endeavor? Endeavor?
Endeavor,
Endeavor.
Nice. Thank you,
Okay.
Danny. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos.
endeavors. All right. And but I didn't understand what do you do for a living, Nani? Ariane?
Oh, no, no problem. I live in São Paulo.
Yeah, but what is your work?
Oh, okay. I'm a secretary.
Okay. So you work in office, something like this. Trabalha no escritório, alguma coisa, tipo assim,
Yeah, yeah.
administrativo.
I work in with doctors.
Okay.
Consultório, como você fala? Consultório médico. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Me too.
I will write because I like when I don't know a word, I like to write, and after the immersion, I like to make a research. And what about you, Danielle? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Daniel. I'm 32 years old. I'm married and I have three children. I live
Three?
in three children. I have a new little baby. He's 2 months.
Nice.
Named Luisa. I have a Luisa Gabriel with 6 years old. Ana Clara with 5 years old, and Luisa with 2 months. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. I am a network engineer at B3, a stock exchange in Brazilian, Bolsa de Valores, né? I work with technology about 11 years, but 10 years, 11 no, 13 years, but about 10 years with the network computer. In my free time, I like the play and watches football, soccer, and go to the park, go to the beach. Sometimes it's little bit. And I learn English to improve. I talk was since April this year, and but I start frequently, usually at the conversations with no in the last month.
Okay.
Uh,
Nice.
I learn English to improve my skills, to get a confidence in English and get a job in an international company.
All right.
Daniel, do you use English in your job?
Though I don't, I have a little opportunities with one contact to support, but this is the muito pouco.
It's not
I
frequently.
Yeah, not frequently. I
Okay.
need and I search a new job because this I have an interview in a international company
Mm-hmm.
in the next week, and to try and they're entering the company and practice English every day. It's for me. It's my dream
All right.
Nice.
project.
So you work with IT correctly?
Yes.
So, but first of all, I have to say to you, congratulations. I had two daughters, but you beat me because you had three kids, and especially the last one with 2 months. So I believe you are not sleeping very well this time.
No,
'Cause
no.
I remember how it was when my younger daughter came, and it was really a challenge. But if you work with IT probably, you already had an interview on next week, you say?
Yes, yes, I have.
Okay, so I will say to everyone here, but especially from to you, Daniel, um, keep doing that. You are doing a great job. I will introduce myself, and maybe this can help you a little bit. My name is Carlos. I'm a software engineer too. I work with IT, and today I'm working to a company located on the USA. So I don't use English every day, but I had a lot of conversations, daily meetings, and other kind of meetings in English. And talk and talk was really necessary and helped me a lot in this process because especially the topic I bring today, talking about the interview, because I remember the first interview I've made in English. I was sweating a lot. I get very nervous and very anxious. Was really, really bad. But from last year to this year, I made more than 60 mais 60 interviews in English. So
Oh my gosh.
this helped me a lot to get more confidence. I know my English isn't perfect, but talking the truth to you, Americans don't expect from us speak a perfect English. So keep doing what you are doing.
Yeah,
Expose yourself uh, the most time you can, and this will help you to gain trust on your own skills. Because the most important is don't freeze. When you freeze on the interview, of course, sometimes you can't remember how to say a word or something, but if you had to, you need that I can say o gingado brasileiro, to solve problems. And actually, this will be our second question, and I don't want to interfere with our conversation, but you had to be prepared to adapt yourself. And this is the reason why I love so much talk and talk, because we start talking about ourselves, and then we are talking about our job, and then we are talking about the interview, and then
yeah,
suddenly the subject changed to our kids, for example. And this is the most close I read experience in my life in a real situation, because if you are in the real world, you had to be prepared to change talks, and don't be afraid of that. So I say to everyone, keep doing that. It's the most important is, in my opinion, is this head practice speaking English. Of course,
yes.
you had to know a little bit about grammar, a little bit about vocabulary. You need to know the English words, otherwise you can say nothing. But the most important is gain confidence, and talk and talk help me a lot to do that. All right, guys,
Yes,
let's
I
start.
agree. I
Uh,
agree with you, Seth.
yeah,
Exactly.
let's start with the question number two. And I will choose you, Nani. Can you start, please? Describe your oh, um, sorry. Can you read the question number two, please? But when you go answer, think you are in an interview, okay? eu vou falar isso em português para ficar claro para todos. Quando vocês lerem a questão, né, não apenas respondam como se, por exemplo, se estivesse fazendo uma prova. Imagine que você está numa entrevista, né? Imagine que eu sou entrevistador, né? Os nossos outros colegas são, de repente, o chefe do RH, daí você tem
Hum,
também o CEO, né, da empresa que você está querendo trabalhar ali. Então, tente criar essa situação na sua mente, que isso vai ajudar você muito na hora da entrevista real. Então, Nani, can you read the question number 2, please, and give your thoughts about that?
okay. Describe your adeptness in solving problems and navigation challenge. Yeah, I'm I'm nervous. Sorry.
No problem.
I am adeptness in resolver many things, many things, because in my work I get talking in your phone, in my phone, and write in my computer, and I get uh, conversation for you and listen in the other moment, because my work is very people together, and I'm talking with many people in many situations. I get in my I get talking and write and listen. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay.
If I do it, eu me atrapalho todo.
Yeah, I had to agree, but Nani, so for you, the most your main ability is deal with a lot of things at the same time. The phone is ringing and someone in front of you is asking, "Oh, I need this recipe. This is my receita," or something like that, and
Yes.
you have to deal with everything at the same time. All right?
Yes. I how do you say agenda? Acho que é appointment. Appointment. I don't know.
Yeah.
I appointment surgeries in the doctor, and
Okay.
in the moment I am atendendo a person, and my doctor, oh, Nani, please,
Oh my God,
I need to surgeries, please, anything.
too hard.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so let's move on. Congratulations, Nan. And what
Thank you.
about you, Marlon? What is
Um,
your ability or your adaptance in solving problems?
I think that I am different about Nani, like Nani, because I I have problem if I need to do a lot of things in the same time. Uh, I think that I am, how can I say, eu me adapto better in jobs that I I I have time for to do. I think that I have qualidade because I I I always consigo resolve problems that aparecem em minha frente, but I need the time for to do it. Então, for me, I always find out jobs that I can have time for doing the things, but if it's a job that precisa de pessoas very fast, I think that I'm not, não me adapto good. Okay?
All right. All right. And what do you say about, for example, this is a kind of question always came on an interview. Let's say your team leader, so leader, ask you to do something for this afternoon, give you a task to finish until this afternoon. And after your team leader give you this task, the CEO or something more important on the company ask you to do other thing, but you don't have time to complete the both tasks at the same time. How you prioritize what task we will finish first?
Okay, when it's happened, and I think in all jobs it can happen. I always ask for the boss, what is the priority? I never, eu nunca priorizo. I ask for my job because if we have some problem, if I can't do it, the problem will not just me, but I had how can I say, eu tive a permissão, sei lá, my job.
Authorization. Someone
Yes,
authorized
authorization, yes.
to do
Because I
this,
think,
that.
yeah, I think in our days, a lot of jobs try to force for the trabalhador doing a lot of things, and it's so bad. So I usually ask for giving me the priority.
Okay,
Yes.
so you ask for someone what is most important, what I have to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
first.
I
Okay.
try to do, but I ask
Okay.
it always.
Thank you, Marlon. And what about you, Daniel? Could you give your answer to the question number 2, please?
Yes, my work day, I basically solve problems. I I work at support, network support, and we have a lot of clients, internal and external clients, software engineer, software developer, others. Others co-working with infrastructure. I in my day I literally I live with solve problems to other people to think to go to the end of project to solve an issue, a website, application with problem, interoperability, the network with the between the client and the your website. Is the my arroz com feijão, my day. Yes, I have a lot of experience with this. I like this. I like the work this. It's the easy for me, and I'm good. I'm good this.
All right. All right. Yeah. In this kind of kind of in this kind of work you had to solve a lot of problems, so it's something you are experienced. But if a kind of problem you never saw in your life, for example, Daniel, if came a problem you never saw, you don't have experience, you don't know how to solve that problem, how you act in facing this situation if there is something you don't know how to solve? Oh, everything is broken, I don't know how to glue or and fix everything. How you
Yes,
deal with that?
I usually don't know solve any problem if I don't have this problem. I I is a self data autodidata, and
Mhm.
I I can I costume say que eu apanho uma vez with a problem. When when I meet a a problem if I don't resolve it, I searching the internet, Google
Mhm.
forums, and usually it's the specific technology, and I search for this vendor for this fabricated, and the or a question I ask it to my coworkers with more experience about this topic. I don't know. I don't have problem in and to say that I don't know resolve this. It's no problem to me. But I say is I will search the cause or search the resolution for this, and in other moment I have the solution for this.
All right, all right, congratulations, it was a good answer in my point of view. And you, as I say, you had to be prepared. If you don't know how to fix something, maybe ask someone. So good answer. Let's move on, guys. I want to start with you.
And you, Carlos, sorry, and you,
Uh,
what did you do?
I, as Daniel, I work with IT, so basically my work is everyday solving problems. If software stop to work, no one want, oh, stop to work. Don't, don't care, we will move our life without this software. No, I have to go to there and solve that problem. So
Mhm.
basically is what I do every day. And if something is too broke and I don't know how to fix, I always like to say, there is an expression, there is nothing
Mhm.
new above the sun. Não existe nada novo embaixo do sol. This means someone already had the same problem,
Yeah.
and you only had to find someone with that experience and how they can help you. In my case, in software engineering, you had to go searching on documentation or go to a forum, or
Yeah.
maybe go to Google. Sometimes you can find a solution on YouTube, but it's not so frequently. But I always say that someone already solved this problem. I don't need to waste time. Of course, sometimes I can try to think in a solution on my own manner. But if there is something really new, oh, I don't have this problem before, I will look for someone who already had, maybe in my company or maybe on the internet, someone, of course, already solved that problem for me. Guys,
And
let's,
usually the forums will be in English, no?
yeah,
Or no?
all the time in English. even at my work, I had a colleague who is Brazilian, but I speak with her in English because I'm in an American company, you know. It's
Oh,
it's strange when I discover she's from Brazil, but anyway, we speak in English, and all the forums is in English too. So, guys, let's
nice.
move on. The question number three: what aspects of the dream company captive your interest? Let's start with you, Marlon. What is the most important to you about this question? The question number three.
Okay. For me, it's security. Security, and if I can, how can I say, subir degraus. Uh, I always find for jobs that I can learn new things and that I can I can have the possibility to grow up into the job, but contraverso a isso, I always priority my health health mind. I don't know if I can say it. For example,
Your
if in the
mental
job
health.
mental health, yeah, I think it's a priority in my life because I had some experience that I had promotion and I could see that it's not important when this promotion faz você doing wrong. And então, in my experience life, I I always priority my mental health.
All right. It's a good topic and very important. I had some experience in the past about get some mental problems because my last job was so stressful. Uh, Before I been work to this company on USA, the last 8 years of my life, I was a police officer. So I work as a military police officer in Brazil.
Mhm.
And actually, this night I drink. It was a long time I didn't drink with the police anymore. But this time I drink and I get shotted. Eu fui alvejado, um sonho. It
Oh,
never is a good dream, but
yeah.
I remember that when you were talking. And what about you, Daniel? What is the most important to you in the company you work?
I prefer the company if it provides the balance in my work, professional and personal life. But I I like the culture. I like it, and it's more important for me the culture of the company because I I believe the farm with the people say saw or uh, comportment with the people is more important to work day to day, and I don't like these carteiradas, and I don't like this rude people, the situations with, how can I say, this arrogance, and I don't have patience for this. I don't accept for this, and this it is the key for I scared it's the key for I chose the company, but I saw to I say this when I start in the company is the problem,
Yeah.
but it's uh, for me it's the ponto chave. See. And usually I search for new companies with uh, ground expectations, but it's cultural is more important.
Yeah.
Other components no don't don't so important for this.
Okay. Yeah. If you had a good space, culturally speaking, is always better, when you can solve problems or you can talk with people without bureaucracy.
Yes.
Let's move on. I want to listen from you, Nani. You work to medical office, like Marlon say. But if you had to change your work, se você fosse mudar de trabalho, de escritório, what is the most important to you? The dream company, maybe on other doctor, what is the most important to you to change your current job?
Vou falar em português, é mais fácil.
No problem, no problem at all.
Vou tentar misturar aqui. In the moment
Okay.
I work in my I work in my I work 9 years in my work, yeah.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
eu não me vejo em outro lugar. Because I am I don't have competitiva.
Mhm.
I don't like a big company because I have many people and many people disputando vaga, essas coisas
Mhm.
assim, I don't like. And in my work now, I like care in the people. Eu me sinto, I feel the white arm, braço direito
Mhm.
my meu chefe, I don't know,
Your
não
boss,
sei como
nice,
falar.
nice,
Boss, is in my
nice.
boss. And for me, it's very important mental saúde mental health, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's very very important because senão já complica a vida familiar, já
Yeah.
complica
Yeah.
outras questões. In the moment, I so happy in my work, but in the future, I don't know.
All right.
But
Nice,
in
man.
the moment, it's okay.
No,
Nice.
you give to us a really good answer. Don't be ashamed of talking Portuguese. Sometimes is really normal. All right.
Yeah.
But what you say is most important. When you say you are a secretary in a
Yeah,
medical, the first thing who came to my mind is something you say. Your the base of your work is confidence because your boss, the doctor, had 100% of confidence on you, on your work. So a confiança é o principal aspecto do seu trabalho.
Yeah.
And as you say, you are the right arm of the doctor.
yeah.
Uh, he had to trust in you about everything. Congratulations. When you can saw the importance of your work and what you are doing, this is really amazing. And yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good
Sorry, Carlos.
for health.
You said no, not now, but you said a word truly. What's mean truly?
Truly,
Yeah.
this word, é como se fosse verdadeiro, algo tipo real,
Ah,
assim, entendeu?
thank you.
For example, the doctor had to truly believe in Ariane. O médico precisa
Mhm.
verdadeiramente confiar, acreditar
Okay.
na Ariane. So
Nice.
truly
Thank
means
you.
that it's something related to
Oh,
the
Carlos,
truth.
where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I live at Ponta Grossa, Paraná.
I have a little accent. I'm curious about your.
No, no problem, no problem. Yeah, in Portuguese I say porta, you know,
Yes,
leite.
Porta, porteira,
I
portão.
saw in other moments. We is the common with no in talk. You we talk with other people in English. You don't perceive region if people
Yeah,
saw. But when people saw in Portuguese,
Portuguese.
you perceive the accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, it's
But uh,
cool.
one time you had the experience to talk with someone, for example, Minas Gerais in English. Even in English, you can realize, oh, this guy like cheese breath. Esse cara gosta de pão de queijo, because they had a really nice accent. I really like the accent from the guys on Minas Gerais. But yeah, I'm from Ponta Grossa, Paraná. It's on the south of Brazil, and I know I say something different from other types, other parts of Brazil. For example, for us here in Paraná, we don't say salsicha, sausage. We say vina. We call vina. So if you want a hot dog, you go to the guy and ask, "Oh, I want a hot dog with two." Instead to say two sausages, cachorro
Mm,
quente com duas salsichas, you say
salsichas.
cachorro quente cachorro quente com duas vinas. All right.
Oh,
So,
All right.
never.
In the
oh,
Brazil,
Never.
every cada states have two accents.
yeah. So,
The Brazil is big.
Yeah,
yeah. So Marlon is from Salvador.
Yeah.
Daniel is from
São
which
Paulo.
state? São Paulo. And Nani is from São Paulo too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and me are from Paraná. Guys, let's move on. We are running out of time because we had a really great immersion today. The last question, I will give you the opportunity to choose what you want to talk. All right. So let's start with you, Daniel. Can you choose one question and give your answer to that, please?
Okay, number 5.
Okay.
Number 5.
Can you?
Discuss your approach to receiving feedback and constructive criticism. Descreva seus approach. I don't know approach.
A sua abordagem para
Sua
você.
abordagem para receber um feedback construtivo, uma crítica
Isso.
construtiva.
Yeah.
Okay. I too open to receive the feedback and to go to feedback too. And I don't have a problem with this. I am extremely confident with my work, and I saw if I commit issues, I commit errors, and it's normal for me. I anyone like the receive de fazer um erro, to go to error, but it's the life. I try don't commit errors, but it's happened. But I accept the critical, constructive, and I have I go to my opinion, and it's receive this feedback and talk about this in other moments. I think this is the crescimento for me, and I believe this is part of life, and I don't have problem with this.
All right. Yeah, I think part of our job is receive feedbacks from our colleagues and sometimes from our bosses, and how we deal with that is really important. And what about you, Nani? Can you choose one question, please? You want to talk about and give your thoughts, please. Can be the same from Daniel, but you can choose any questions from the list.
5, 2, 5,
Okay,
yeah.
no problem.
I like feedback positivo and feedback negativo, but I don't like wrong, errar. I don't like. But in my work is necessary very, very people para executar toda uma tarefa cirúrgica, né? Então, I try fazer o melhor possível, but às vezes não dá muito certo, às vezes, né, não depende só de mim, mas tudo bem, eu consigo reconhecer o erro, eu consigo pedir desculpa, não tenho problema com relação a isso. Mas eu também gosto de falar quando não foi eu que errei. Falo, não, mas espera aí, não é minha culpa. Eu tenho uma memória muito boa. Então, às vezes, eu puxo lá e falo, ó, você lembra daquilo, tal. Aí eu trabalho com... I work for 10 doctors. And
Oh my God.
any várias, né, várias áreas, né, cirurgia geral, urologia, tal. But for me, it's very, very muito positivo receber feedbacks, que a gente sempre tá melhorando ali, sempre tá tentando fazer de uma melhor forma para não acontecer erros, né?
All right. And you say that, and I'm a really curious guy. We work with 10 doctors.
Yeah.
You can answer that, or you can say, oh, Carlos, I don't want to answer that, and I will move to Marlon. But these doctors, there is anyone or how many doctors speaking English in the way the local we work? How many doctors speaking English?
In my work, doctors speak in English, but
All
no for me. No for me.
Okay, but all the doctors speak in English. Todos os médicos falam inglês lá?
All the doctors. Mas eles não sabem ainda que eu tô nessa...
You got the point.
Eu quero... I want to surpreendê-los.
Yeah.
Quando vier paciente de fora, assim, oh.
That's you. Yeah, this is the most interesting strategy I was thinking, because if they don't know you are studying English, and I have to say you already had a good level of English, when they realize, oh, Nani speaking English,
Yeah, it's
you
nice.
can saw. It's really amazing you when you saw the reaction of people when they look to, oh, you speak in English. I never knew about that. So it's really amazing. Saw the reaction of the people.
Yeah.
Eu tenho uma cunhada, a sister-in-law, I don't remember correctly. When she realized I worked to a company on USA, but you speak in English with them? Yeah, I speak in English with them. You?
Yes, a
Tipo assim,
little. Yeah.
você fala inglês? Tipo, foi, foi muito engraçada a reação dela. E that helped me to discover. I already knew about that, but this helped me to had more sure she don't like me, because her expression was really amazing. Kind of, you speak in English?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
Nani, I
Let
have a question if we have time. Just Nani, sometimes aparece patients that talk in English in your consultório.
É muito difícil.
Mm.
Mas já aconteceu e eu travei.
It's
okay,
normal. Yeah,
but
normal.
But you will had other opportunity, because you are
Yeah.
Yeah.
in São Paulo. São Paulo, it's the most important city in Brazil. Of course, here in Ponta Grossa, Paraná, no one will speak in English with me at all. Even going to a doctor, this won't happen. But in São Paulo, I will assure to you, will happen sooner or later. And what about you, Marlon? You had 1 minute and only one
Okay,
minute to
I will
give.
choose the number 4.
No
How
problem.
do you achieve teamwork and collaboration in your professional city? Como você orienta o trabalho em equipe? I think it's important when, for example, someone doing something wrong, I think it's important you show to him what's the important is her job. Então, eu gosto de mostrar quando eu trabalho em equipe, quando uma pessoa faz alguma coisa errada, mostrar a importância do trabalho daquela pessoa, para ela saber, para ela dar mais importância e não cometer o erro novamente. I think it's the important because
Yeah, it's a
sometimes the people don't know what is important to what he is doing, what she is doing.
all right.
That's it.
It's a really good strategy. Team working is so important in all company and all levels. So
Yeah.
congratulations. I will finish our conversation on YouTube. Say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.